Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is our last day in Dubai. It's our last full day. We will be leaving Dubai tomorrow very early in the morning. So yeah, so we're just clearing up. Actually, there is my suitcase and this is my carry-on bag. So yeah, so let me just edit one vlog and then we'll see whether we'll do an activity before we leave for the airport. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys in the course of my day. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I haven't touched base with you since I left Dubai. I just spent the whole day packing, getting ready, doing some last minute shopping, and then at around 6-7 p.m. we left for the airport. Boarded at around 11:25 p.m. Started the journey at 12:55 a.m. And yeah, right now we're in Rwanda. We're just getting ready to leave Rwanda, headed back to Nairobi. So yeah, I'll try and vlog a bit of the journey when we get to Nairobi. We'll be able to catch up a bit more regarding the trip. So stay tuned. Back to my channel. So a few days ago I sat in this same exact chair and I talked to you guys about going on my first international trip. Well, I'm back, and what was my Dubai experience so far? Dubai was so nice, so much fun. It was so hot. The first day we were just like, it's not that hot, we can totally handle this. And then by the second and third day it just got a bit too draining, but it was so much fun. I loved how their transport system is very organized. I loved the shopping there. We went to a place called Al Sabka where things were very, very affordable. In fact, more affordable than Kenya in some places. The malls were also quite pricey, but you would find things that you would afford. There was Miniso, there was Mumuso, and so many other affordable shops. The Carrefour in Dubai, oh my god, is goals. We got some very nice leggings from Carrefour that I got, I think about two. I wish I would have just gone back and gotten some more, because I got them from the Carrefour in Festival City, but the one near where we were staying, which is at the Al Ghurair Center, didn't have those same exact leggings. So yeah, there were sales everywhere, and if you know me, you know I like a good bargain and stuff. And yeah, it was just a wonderful experience. Sharing it with my mom was just everything. So this year I have traveled so far to 2 places, and all of them were just starting with D. My first travel vlogs were the ones for Diani, and then these next ones were from Dubai. So maybe it's a thing. Maybe next time I'll be to Dar es Salaam, maybe it will be to Denmark, maybe it will be to Dublin, who knows. Stay tuned. And yeah, just continue watching this channel. So yeah, so a lot of you, or some of you, asking how we managed to go on this trip. So I thought it best to just sit down and have a chat with you on how everything was planned out. So we did everything ourselves. We did not use a travel agency to plan the trip, because I just wanted it to be affordable and I just wanted it to make sense, and I knew I could research on the activities that could be done in Dubai and find ways to talk to the people in charge and see if we can book ourselves in. But what I'm just trying to say is basically I'm as effective as a travel agency, so there was no need for me to use one. The first thing that we did was to book for the flight tickets. We used a site called One Travel, and at the time We booked the flights about a month to the travel, and the site that we used was called One Travel, and it basically just shows you different flights to whatever destination you're going according to the price. So you pick the one that makes the most sense to you. For us, Rwanda Air was the most affordable at the time, so we just went with it. So we of course had to travel to Rwanda first before going to Dubai. And then in coming back to Kenya, we of course had to go back to Rwanda from Dubai, and then Rwanda to Kenya, which was not very exhausting because the layovers were 2-3 hours. But if you can't really handle all that time wasted, you can just book a direct flight. Yeah, but that was what made sense to us, and that was what was most affordable to us. The next thing that we did was book the accommodation. I of course will automatically always go for Airbnb, but the ones I was checking out so far were a bit pricey. They just didn't make sense to me. And checking out the hotels that were available in Deira, I opted for those ones. So I checked out Airbnb, I checked out, there are several other TripAdvisor. I checked out TripAdvisor and stuff, but TripAdvisor ultimately will direct you to either Booking.com, Expedia, and so many of these sites. But the site that I finally ended up using to book a hotel was Booking.com. Again, it made sense. I checked the reviews and it just worked for us. So if our hotel is essentially the same price as an Airbnb or much less, like, why would I opt for an Airbnb? Because most times you find Airbnbs don't have daily housekeeping like the one we booked in Diani on my Diani vlogs, and that's why I did not do a room tour in the beginning, in one of the days when we were still in Diani, because we know when you just inhabit a room, you put your things, you start sleeping in it, it doesn't look exactly the same as you found it. So yeah, so for me, if an Airbnb is the same as a hotel, I would go for an hotel. We picked Deira. I would recommend it as a nice place to stay because it is quite close to all the major landmarks that we are going to go to. It was really close. Where we stayed at Al Riga. We stayed pretty much 5 minutes near the Al Riga metro station, so we had essentially just walked to the metro station and then go to wherever we were going. And our place was near the Dubai Marina, it was near the Souk, it was near the Burj Khalifa, all these other attractions that you may want to go to. So I'd recommend that if you don't have a lot of money to stay at Jumeirah Beach and you want to vacation, you can consider staying in Deira. The next thing that we did was also the visas. I had wanted us to apply for the visas ourselves, but we ended up using an agency for the mere fact that I was young, and you know this thing of human trafficking and the like, it is very common in the Middle East. Kenyans go there and then they're hooked up with Arabs, etc., etc. So it's difficult for young girls to get visas there. So we used an agency. It was 10k, 11k, 10,000, 11k, yeah, 10,000 to 11k per person for the visa. And we got what is it called, a 2-month visa for Dubai. And yeah, so that just made sense for us. So that's the third thing we did. I think that's pretty much what we did. I won't disclose, of course, the pricing for the accommodation and the flight tickets, but if you want to go on a similar trip, I would recommend that you save at least 100,000 so that you can be there comfortably, and just in case of anything, in case you may need to pay for another ticket, just in case you get late to the airport and stuff, just have 100,000 for everything. That will be enough. So thank you guys so much for all the support you've given me in this series. I loved filming these videos, and I also loved that Dubai is just that area where everyone sort of minds their own business, so people don't look at you weird when you're filming, unlike Kenya. So yeah, so thank you so much for the support. Please, as per usual, remember to subscribe to my channel, and yeah, share this video with your friends and family. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.